Here we go. I remember back when I was young and clever and no one knew my name.
Time for your reading. Get ready by typing the words, I understand. Choose your card from the image on the box. Comment, I understand, and Moonology messages, for example.
I got a feeling that there's something that I'm needing, got a target in my aim. I can take it, yes, I'm never gonna leave it, cause I'm harder than the game. Legends, we were all born to be legends. Just a matter of your dreams. Legends, we were all born to be legendary.
Hi, and welcome to What Free One Card Reads. Cottonfly. I'm going to do you first because the queue wasn't open when you came in. You understand? Who is more serious about me, Tim or Anthony? You're not going to get the answers you want, Cottonfly, in the Light Seekers deck. Do you still want it? You're not going to get the answers you seek. How about you let me pick the cards when you ask a question? And stop presuming that you know. So I'm going to give you exactly what you want, the Light Seekers, and it's not going to answer your question. Okay. And it's Light Seers deck. I might have said wrong one last time. The Hierophant. As you search for your divine truth, you create frameworks of belief that will help you expand your consciousness and ground your faith into this reality. If you've been stuck in an old tradition or structured way of acting or being that is no longer serving you, it is time to let that fall away in order to make space for a better version of you. The Hierophant serves as a gateway between divine source and the seeker. So be open to the new paradigms, perspectives, and teachers in your life. Look to the patterns around you and strive to understand your own internal compass. Know that while there is wisdom in the teachings of the mystics, the voice of your own heart is the voice that matters the most. Find the wisdom of the heavens within. So, find the wisdom of the heavens within. That's your answer. Cottonfly. Let's give you an oracle. Okay. We're doing past life cards and you got ships. Your prior lifetime spent on ships bring this card to you today. As a former sailor, crew member, or ship passenger, you've had experiences at sea that have exerted an influence on the situation you're inquiring about. You probably already have a sense of the type of life you had aboard these ships. The question now becomes how your experiences have affected your present life. Negative reactions such as fears and phobias, or positive reactions such as longings to travel, or a special affinity to the ocean, all may have arisen in prior lifetimes. Thank you, Cottonfly. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Mehek. And I saw someone come in on Twitch. Who was that? Serenity of Wind. Oh, hi, Crystal. How you going? Do you want a reading, Crystal? You get to skip the queue because you're a donator. So, Serenity, Joe, you need to join the queue. Okay, Mehek. Will it be a good idea to take 1 year drop in G? And Joe's recommending you don't, that it wasn't worth it. Mehek. So just take note, Joe's done it before. Joe says it wasn't worth it. Let's just see. Will it be a good idea? Maybe. It's only a maybe, Mehek. We've got a truce sitting on the fence, looking at the grass is always greener on the other side. We've got facing your fears of being torn between two relationships or divided loyalties. The Two of Swords. Good luck, Crystal. Okay, Mehek. You got angels. You drew this card as a sign from your guardian angels. Who have been with you throughout your soul's journey. In between each lifetime, your angels work with you to review the lessons you've learned. They also help you to prepare and plan for your next lifetime. You may have functioned as an angel during your time in heaven. You helped guide and heal your loved ones, just like your angels do for you. As a result, you hold a deep love for guardian angels. Your guardian angels know all of your details of every lifetime, and they can help you gently recall significant memories that will allow you to heal your present life. Call upon your angels as you're falling asleep to reveal relevant memories while you're sleeping. When you wake up, you may not recall all the details of the dream. However, once you've prepared to constantly remember your past, the material will be given to you. You'll only remember what you're emotionally able to handle. In addition, Archangels Michael and the angel of courage, strength, and protection, Raphael, the angel of physical and emotional healing, Raziel, the angel of God's secrets and mysteries, will help anyone who calls upon them. Like all archangels, they're unlimited and non-denominational. They can be with everyone simultaneously, offering their unconditional power, loving power. Thank you, Mehek. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, next up we've got God's Daughter. And then we'll go over to Twitch. I understand it's Andre interested in another girl. Oh, is he only interested in me? Tell me yes. Tell me no. Is Andre interested in another girl? No. Is he only interested in God's daughter? Yes. Let's get you an oracle, God's daughter. Spouse. You drew this card because your question relates to a marriage relationship in this life or in a previous life. Perhaps your current spouse is someone with whom you shared a romance or relationship before. If you're single at present, your future spouse is likely from your past lifetimes. In some cases, lovers reunite across centuries and share an underlying bond of true love. This is what is usually referred to as a soulmate. So drawing this card can signify that the person you're inquiring about is in fact that individual. Spouse means husband. Thank you, God's daughter. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Let's see who's on our Twitch queue. I might have to actually look. It's been playing up a little bit. So which Twitch people are here? I think it's Serenity off the top of my head. Yes, Serenity. But the queue. And we've got Fandom Punk. Okay. Is that all we got from Twitch? We'll do you guys. Indigo Sonora, do you want to come in too? Okay. Okay, so we'll do you three now. Not together, of course. Separately. Oh, good, God's daughter. I'm glad you enjoy them. Okay. So we're going to start with Serenity, then we're going to do Indigo, then we're going to do Phantom, and then we're going back to the list with Metal Rain. So we've still got Metal Rain, Joe, Lavanya, and Yasara Jew. I think that is Jew Mini. So, Serenity of Wind. You're off first. Let's come in with I understand. You'll do fine, God's daughter. Oh, you already said. Let me go and find it. Serenity of Wind, I see you come in, you say hi, you say you understand. So you don't say what kind of a read. You're not talking here. I still don't know what kind of a read. So what kind of a read? I'm going to give you Moonology card. don't know what kind of a read you want, and I've got to get on. So your hard work's paying off, Capricorn energy. Okay, new moon in Capricorn. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is a time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan or strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform you your best course of action now. So think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is you want to achieve. Farm. Your past life on a farm is influencing this situation you're inquiring about. Perhaps you enjoyed a simple, happy life and you crave that simplicity once more. You may have enjoyed the warmth of an extended family during your farm life. Your angels may also be nudging you to become self-sustaining by growing your own food as you did in a prior life. You most likely carried forward your green thumb ability to grow plants well. Also, this card may be asking you to reconnect with animals and nature, which are part of your past life on the farm. If you had a past life involving farm equipment, you may carry this forward to an unexplained injury in this life. You've also had relationships in that life that you're playing out in this one. Your body will tell you which situation fits, so notice any goosebumps, chills, or any physical reactions as I read this section. Okay, thanks for that, Serenity. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Indigo Sonora. Do you want to just come in? I'll go back and see what you said. Oh, thanks, Indigo. Someone owed me money, but they ran away from paying. What should I do? Honestly, Indigo Sonora, sometimes it's easy to pay someone not to come back. Let's pull a card and see what happens. Feeling trapped, confined. We've got the Eight of Swords. Cornered, hands tied, victimized, feeling trapped, restricted, bound. It's got victimized twice on here. Paralyzed by fear, anxious, feeling stressed. A, you're not going to get it back. B, you're not going to do anything about it. You're going to cut the loss and you're going to accept that you probably won't see them again, and that's probably the best thing that could happen. Karma will get them. They will lose money somewhere. Forgiveness. The situation you're inquiring about will be healed or improved through your willingness to release old stored anger. You may not even be consciously aware that you've been holding on to the resentment. Your anger may show up in subtle ways such as high blood pressure, addictions, insomnia, or moodiness. Wouldn't it feel great to have stable moods and be more in control over your health? Forgiveness isn't the same as saying that the actions of others were justified or acceptable. Instead, forgiveness is a statement of self-empowerment. You choose to detoxify yourself of all the stored anger and other negative energies. After all, when you hang on to anger, it only hurts you and not the other person. To heal this situation, be aware that meditation and introspection are important practices that can help you. See that your anger is merely a transient feeling, like a dark cloud floating across the sky. Recognize that the source comes from your past life and let it go. Forgiveness is cathartic and profoundly healing. Free yourself from negative and harmful emotions. Thank you, Indigo Sonora. That was your read for today. Next up, Danger Zone. Is it Danger Zone? No, it's Phantom Punk. Phantom Punk. Do you want to just come in? I'm sure you are understood. What did they think of Phantom Punk? They thought you were Queen of Pentacles, mature, grounded, businessman, high social status, a bit of a social butterfly, generosity, loyal, prosperity, financial, independent. Yeah, this queen is independently wealthy and knows how to spend her money on beautiful things for her and her friends. They liked you. Let's get you a past life card. Finances. Your relationship with money is being affected by your past life experiences. For instance, you may have had a lifetime of extreme poverty or even wealth. Many people struggle to save money because their other lifetimes involved communal wealth, where the convent, tribe, or village provided for everyone's needs. In those lifetimes, there was no such thing as individual savings accounts or separate possessions. As a result, you may find that your finances are perplexing and upsetting mystery. Your income may roller coaster up and down until you come to terms with the fact that you're currently incarnated in a Western capitalistic society that operates on individualism. To heal this situation, understand that money is merely energy and can be used for good purposes or negative ones. Know that money is in itself neutral. It is what you do with it that matters. Act with the intention to help the world through charity and generosity. That is a noble virtue. Sorry, guys, I'm coming back now. That was the end of your read, Phantom Punk. I'm just doing everyone as they come in. So now we've got Metal Rain next. So Metal Rain, you get yourself ready. Then we've got Joe, Lavanya, D-Mini, Nandi, Kai, and someone. If you need to leave, exclamation, leave the queue. Thank you, Middle Rain. Okay. Will Elena try to cause problems with Jen? No. Look, she's thinking things up in her head and imagining what she's going to do, but she's not going to do any of them. She doesn't have the guts. They're an illusion, wishful thinking even. She has a lot of wishful thinking of what she wants to do, but she's not going to do it. Let's get you a past life card. Hi guys, got quite a queue today. We've got the arts. You have artistic and creative talents that desire expression. This card comes to you as a sign that you would do well in an occupation related to the arts. It also indicates that you were involved in the arts in prior lifetimes, which can explain your natural talents in the present. As a prodigy, you have an artistic skill that skills that are innate and don't require training or need to practice. These inherent abilities have been passed down from your prior lives. It's important to explore and give yourself permission to unleash your artistic side. This could lead to a lucrative career or a fulfilling avocation or a hobby. So take arts and crafts classes and follow your inner guidance about creativity. Thank you, Metal Rain. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Joe. No, thanks, someone. Thanks, Summer. I appreciate that. Okay, next up, we've got Joe. You're welcome, Metal Rain. Will my husband be working as a police officer? Tell me yes. Tell me no. Will Joe's husband be working as a police officer? Yes. Pendulum says yes. Let's get you an oracle. Hi, Mira. Everyone, this is Mira's artwork over here. Let me just show it off a little bit while I do this card. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? Okay, so we got father. Joe, father. This card indicates that your father in this life was with you in a prior lifetimes. Any issues you have with your father likely began long ago. Look at this card. Look at the cards that you draw prior and after this card, as they will yield clues to the previous lives that you two shared. He may not have been your father in those lives, though, as souls continue to reincarnate together in different roles. To break any negative patterns with your father's soul, be willing to release old anger and unforgiveness. This can be conscious or unconscious emotional energy stored in your psyche. Just your willingness to clear toxic relationship energy is enough to initiate the healing process. Remember that forgiveness doesn't mean that you approve of the person's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to carry around the anger energy. By releasing the past, you subsequently heal the present and future. If you totally forgive your father and yourself, you no longer have to reincarnate with that soul unless you choose to. You retain only the lessons, growth, and love you shared. As an added benefit, the healing work you do with your father helps all the relationships you have with all men. Thank you, Joe. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Oh, it's not going now. Why is that not going? Okay, I've just lost my buttons. I'm just going to move on. Okay, Lavanya, you're up next. You want to come through ready for me? What's coming for you in the next month? We've got loss, grief, despair, abandonment, guilt, remorse, regret. We've got the 5 of Cups. Now, this man is focused so much on the loss that he doesn't understand what he still has. And if you focus on the loss, Lavanya, instead of what you still have, you're going to be miserable too this month. So focus on what you do have, not what you don't have. Communal living. The lifetime significant to your question involved a communal setting, such as a convent, monastery, or tribe. Your earthly needs for shelter, clothing, and food were provided for. Although you held a job within the community, you fulfilled your responsibilities for the group and not for individual gain. In your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earnings, savings, and bills. You may feel unsupported because your soul is accustomed to a community support system. To assimilate in this lifetime, find the balance and harmony between individual and group needs, between give and take. Understand how you fit into the culture and how the group can help you achieve your individual goals and aspirations and further your spiritual growth. And remember, no man or woman is an island. Thank you. Lavanya, sorry I didn't put you up. Thank you for being patient, darlings. Okay, we've got Jumini. You're welcome, Lavanya. Sorry I didn't put your name up. Thanks for understanding. They liked you. Reunions, celebrations, socializing, gatherings, festivals, happiness, engagement parties, graduations, happy hours. They liked you a lot. They thought you were one of the crew. Germany, karmic relationship. This card indicates that one or more of your people in your current life are from previous lifetimes. You both ended your relationships with karmic imbalances. This means that one or both of you are most likely harboring old feelings that need to be healed and released. When this occurs, you will be set free from recurring destruction and toxic relationship patterns. In some cases, this card will arise when there's a reunion with a beloved soul from a previous life. Perhaps you finally reconnected with a romantic partner from your past, or a new friendship is bringing you great joy. With healthy past life connections, you'll immediately feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. You received this card in answer to a question or concern that involved a karmic relationship. Fortunately, you can appeal to heaven to help in releasing any old stuck energies or emotions. You may also be guided to work with a specialist in past life regressions and relationship healing. Thank you, Jumini. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Mandy, you're up next. Nandy. Thank you very much. Thanks for understanding, Nanny. What kind of a read do you want? And guys, don't forget to like. What does Nandy need to know now? Nandy, we've got an ongoing battle, and you're battle weary. There's fatigue, exhaustion, perseverance, backbone, learning from past failures, and it's time now to gather your strength. If you can take a break, take a break. You're exhausted and battle weary. Let's get you a past life card. Communal living. The lifetime significant to your question involved a communal setting, such as a convent, monastery, or tribe. Your earthly needs for shelter, clothing, and food were provided for. Although you held a job within the community, you fulfilled your responsibilities for the group and not for individual gain. In your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earnings, savings, and bills. You may feel unsupported because of your soul is accustomed to having a community support system. To assimilate in this lifetime, find the balance and harmony between individual and group needs, between give and take. Understand how you fit into the culture and how the group can help you achieve your individual goals and aspirations and further your spiritual growth. And remember, No man or woman is an island. You can't sleep. Oh, it's late for you guys, Crystal and Elaine. Okay, Kai is up next. And Kai's ready for me. I'll see if my button's working. No, it's still not working. I don't know why it's not working. That was your read for today. Next up, Kai. What do my spirit guides want me to know? I'm using my new cards on you today. I'll see what I can pick up. Strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. And you've got cherish. Protect your relationships well. That's what they want you to know. Kai, let's give you... Oh, you got health. Your relationship to health and healing is influenced by other lifetimes. You may be suffering from a physical problem that was inflicted upon you during your last life. Perhaps you reincarnated so quickly that you didn't have time to deal with the underlying issues. Your physical health has caused you hardship, yet it has also taught you a deeper level of compassion than you could have learnt in a healthy body. You've been also developed healing skills that can benefit others. In fact, you may already know you're a healer. The knowledge was acquired in previous lifetimes when you performed healings for others. Back then, your earthly needs were likely taken care of by the community. So you may struggle with the idea of charging money for healing works in this life. It's helpful to know that this is in this current Western society, everyone must charge for their work, including those who provide spiritual-based services. Thank you, Kai. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, Summer. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Kai. Summer, are you around? Here we go. Hey, the team. How you doing? Have you got a break? I understand love reading, please. Spirit, I ask if it's in the stars for G to return to my path, or do I need to close that hope? Okay. G return. Yes. But you may need to let go of the past and focus on the future. Maturing, growing up, faraway places, leaving home. You need to let go of the past and focus on your future. I know you're holding a space for him. This is a yes card in reverse. So it's just a maybe, I think. Your future is in your future, not in your past, Summer. scribe or writer. This card reveals that you had a career as a writer or scribe in a past lifetime, which may be why you currently desire to write. You have the natural thinking style of someone who can organize thoughts into a written word. The fact that you had the discipline to sit down and write in a previous lifetime shows that you can exercise the same trait in this life. If you dream of being a published author, this card urges you to pursue that path. Do research on writing and publishing, and more important, write every day, which can be in the form of journaling, letters, creative writing, or non-fiction writing such as blogging or articles. If you have a strong enough desire to be a published author and you're willing to put forth the effort, you can attain your dream. Thank you. That was the end of your read for today, Summer. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Channum. So we've got Channum, Vishali, Kimberly, Desi Girl, Dipsy, Elaine, then the team, then Fiona, just so everyone knows what's going on. I'm getting through it, guys. Thank you, Summer. Channum, you understand? Pendulum. Okay, you've got a wrong word in here. Will Pooja go off the debt I owe her? No. Whatever that means, go off the debt? No, she's not going to do that. Chanam? Spirituality and religion. Everyone's souls enjoy varied experiences and opportunities, so it's very common for us to explore a number of different religious and spiritual paths as we travel through lifetimes. While spiritual growth and knowledge accumulate during all lifetimes, the specific spiritual or religious path differs in each one. Perhaps the religion you were raised with doesn't coincide with your true beliefs. This acknowledgement may trigger fear, guilt, or shame unless you are aware of the bigger picture. Your spiritual knowledge is housed within your soul, and you are an eternal being who is forever connected to the divine infinite wisdom. This card asks you to explore alternative spiritual and religious paths. There you will see and find the inner peace you seek. Thank you. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Channel. Next up, we've got Vishali. Vishali, you're up next. Do you want to just come in? Oh, you get that as well, Vishali. Vishali, I'll give you one of my new cards. They are love cards, but they're very interesting. Okay. We've got value. Focus on things of value, like yourself. For Shaylee, let's get you a past life card. Atlantis. Your lifetime in ancient Atlantis is affecting your current situation. You have soul memories of this idyllic civilization that offered every imaginable wonder. There's a longing for the utopia that you unconsciously remember and which you know is possible in this world. Your soul also remembers the tragic end of Atlantis, and you may have developed phobias about the ocean as a result. Although you love the sea, perhaps you prefer not to go swimming or sailing. You also recall how a majority of Atlanteans were peace-loving, with the exception of a few political leaders who misused crystal power to the detriment of all. So now you may be extra sensitive to issues relating to political corruption in this lifetime. Thank you, Vishali. That's your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Kimberly. Kimberly wants a general read. We're doing the general reads with the new telepathy cards. They are love cards, but we're still doing the generals with them. Hi, Goldie. Hi, Kimberly. Let me just put you up. You need to get on the queue. There's a big queue, Rashini. Exclamation join. Yeah. Well, that's okay, Vishali. I just thought I'd bring them out. I thought everyone could learn about their past life. Commitment. Commitment is an important factor in building a successful relationship. You need to be committed. And commitment is an important factor in building any relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic. Let's get you a past life card. Transportation. This card signifies that you had intense experiences involving transportation in prior lifetimes. It is especially true if you presently have phobias related to airplanes, cars, and so on, and these fears don't dissipate as a result of getting traditional counseling or hypnotherapy. In those cases, you are likely suffering a traumatic past life event in some type of vehicle, which has caused you to lose trust in it. You may have been involved in the invention of a form of transportation or related technology, and that knowledge wants to serve you in this lifetime. This includes those who lived in the time of Atlantis, when transportation was fueled by solar and crystal power. Your life purpose may involve reawakening the knowledge of alternative modes of transportation, which could be environmentally beneficial to our world at this time. Thank you, Kimberly. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Desi Girl.
you're up next. Desi Girl, then Dipsy, then Elaine, then the team, then Fiona, then Sagar, then Goldie Lee. We're getting there, guys. Thanks for being patient. I know your time is very important. You understand we start working, find a job anytime soon. Tell me yes. Tell me no. Okay. Will Desi Girl start working soon? Yes. Will she find a job? Yes. Yeah, you'll find a job. Just make sure you work on your resume because that's what sells you. You have to have a good resume. If you need any help, Desi Girl, email me. I do resumes. Ships. Your prior lifetime spent on ships bring you this card to you today. As a former sailor, crew member, or ship's passenger, you've had experiences at sea that have exerted an influence on your situation you're talking about. You probably already have a sense of the type of life you had aboard these ships. The question now becomes how your experiences have affected your past life. Negative reactions such as fear and phobias, or positive reactions such as longing to travel or a special affinity to the ocean, all may have arisen in prior lifetimes. Thank you, Desi Girl. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Dipsy. Dipsy, are you there? Dipsy, you need to type the words I understand. Oh, my button worked. Dipsy, are you there? Hi. How you doing? Great work. Ashwina. It's a pretty name. Okay, we'll do a love reading for you. And I'm going to give you a love oracle as well instead of a past life card. Competition, the other woman. You have competition. And this card says surprise. You may be surprised. I think you've got to worry about that there could be someone else involved with your person. Dipsy, are you single? Are you single or in a love relationship? Are you in a romantic relationship? Okay, Dipsy understands. That's the end of your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Oh, we've got my buttons back. Excellent. All right, Elaine, you're up next. I understand. What do you need to know right now? Indication. Watch for the signs that lead you to true love. The angels are talking to you right now, Elaine Tat.
and you're ignoring them. They're sending you messages via letters, like words. So you might see people's names all the time, or they block you so that you go to the shops and you can't find your keys. That's the angels blocking you. If something's easy, that's the angels guiding you to it. So when you get blocks, like you might say you need to go and get coffee because you've run out of coffee. You lose your keys, you can't find your keys, you forget your jumper, and the car doesn't start straight away. If you get 3 blocks, go back inside. The angels are talking to you. Okay, Dippy, well, be careful. There could be another person involved. Yeah, if you're having a bad day, that's the angel's way of trying to stop you from going there. And if you're having a good day and everything goes fantastically, that's the angels again. That's the angels. You've got lessons and blessings. You drew this card as a sign that the situation you're currently experiencing is a result of prior lifetimes. Take a look at the other cards that you drew. Blah. This card means that you learnt important lessons which are bringing blessings to your current lifetime. Congratulations. You mastered how to turn painful events and memories into growth experiences. You can apply the same strength to everyday area of your life. Okay, thank you, Elaine. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Hi, Cunning. How you going? We're busy today. Next up, we've got the team. The team, did you fall asleep? Did you like that? I made that just for you. With Dave's help. The team, are you around? Why is that, Serenity? Why do I scare you? Don't be scared of me again, people. It's the reason I turned off my abilities in the first place. I laugh evilly. I've got an evil laugh. Okay, know the team. So we're going to move on to Fiona. Fiona, you understand this person that I fancy? What are they currently feeling about you? Hi, Fiona. Let's get you done. What is the person feeling about Fiona? Oh, we got the Queen of Cups. They like you, Fiona. Queen of Cups is an emotional woman, usually, but it's security, femininity, love, warmth, kindness, happiness, intuition, romance, loyal, faithful.
This queen is looking at that cup like she's in love. She's the queen of love. So we might have some romance coming in, Fiona. The team. Where did you go? I'm doing Fiona and then I'll come back and do you, the team. Father. Fiona, we've got father. This card indicates that your father in this life was with you in prior lifetimes. Any issues you've had with your father likely began long ago. Look at the cards that you draw prior to and after this card, as they will yield clues to the previous lives you two shared. He may not have been your father in those lives, though, as souls continue to reincarnate together in different roles. To break any negative patterns with your father's soul, be willing to release old anger and unforgiveness. This can be conscious or unconscious emotional energy stored in your psyche. Just your willingness to clear toxic relationship energy is enough to initiate the healing process. Remember that forgiveness does not mean that you approve of this person's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to carry around anger energy. By releasing the past, you subsequently heal your present and future. If you totally forgive your father and yourself, you no longer have to reincarnate with that soul, unless you choose to. You retain only the lessons, growth, and love you shared. As an added benefit, the healing work you do with your father helps all the relationships with men heal. Yeah, well, you did. Thank you, Fiona. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. The team, you can go next. Let's get you in between sleeps, in between naps. The team. Thank you, Fiona. I appreciate you. The team understands. Will I be able to make a good amount of money? Yes. Yeah, we got the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. So it says independent wealth, success, financial stability, security, profit, prosperity, wealth, abundance, reward through hard work. So don't think you're just going to be magically given money. You're going to have to work hard for it, the team. But yes, you will be successful if you work hard. Farm. Your past life on a farm is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. Perhaps you enjoyed a simple, happy life and you crave that simplicity once more. You may have enjoyed the warmth of an extended family during your farm life. Your angels may also be nudging you to become self-sustaining by growing your own food, as you did in a prior life, or just that crypto thing that you're doing to become self-sufficient. You most likely carried forward your green thumb ability to grow plants as well. Also, this card may be asking you to reconnect with animals and nature.
which were part of your past lifetime on a farm. If you had a past life accident involving farm equipment, this may carry forward to an unexplained injury in this life. You've also had relationships in that life that you're playing out in this one. Your body will tell you which situation fits, so notice any goosebumps, chills, or other physical reactions as Apple reads this section. Thank you, the team. That is your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we got Sagar. Sagar? I think you said you wanted butterflies. I gotta find them. Butterfly. And Sagar, I know you understand. Okay, let me see. You got windfall. Windfall. A positive change in your finances is indicated by this card. Although the newfound abundance may be unexpected, it definitely serves a purpose in your life. Your prayers for support have been heard and answered, and now it is your role to utilize the windfall in the most beneficial way. Pray and meditate to have the strength to say no to distracting influences that could squander your resources. You have access to divine wisdom to guide your investments so they continue to support your health, happiness, and mission. Most of all, do not allow any fluctuations in your finances to stress you, as you have the power to be at peace no matter what's going on around you. And as you emanate peace, so too do you attract all that you need. Additional meanings: paying off debts, a healthy and positive change in spending habits, and learning how to receive. Let's get you a past life card. Hey, Mawabun. There's quite a few in the queue. You will be before Patricia and after Kushi. Father. This card indicates that your father in this life was with you in prior lifetimes. Any issues you've had with your father likely began long ago. Look at the cards that you draw prior to and after this card. They will yield important clues. He may not have been your father in those lives, though, as souls continue to reincarnate together in different roles. To break any negative patterns with your father's soul, be willing to release old anger and unforgiveness. This can be conscious or unconscious emotional energy stored in your psyche. Just your willingness to clear toxic relationship energy is enough to initiate the healing process. Remember that forgiveness does not mean that you approve of the person's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to carry around anger energy. By releasing the past, you subsequently heal the present and future. If you totally forgive your father and yourself, you no longer have to reincarnate with that soul, unless you choose to. You retain only the lessons, growth, and love you shared. As an added benefit, the healing work that you do with your father helps all the relationships you have with men, all men. Exclamation join to join the queue, star.
Okay, thank you, Sagar. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Goldie Lee. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Risha. You'll have to wait. Goldie Lee, are you around? Goldie Lee. Sorry, I just need to get a drink. Okay, Goldie Lee. Okay. So, Star, you need to exclamation join to jump on the queue. Once you're on the queue, you can have a reading. So I just pushed your message for you to tell you how to get on the queue. And now Goldie Lee isn't here, so we're going to move on to the next person, which is Kush. And we've got a Twitch person next, who I'm not sure who that is. Navneet, you got to get on the queue. Oh, is that you, Navneet? Okay. Did you change your name? Okay. All right. Let's have a go, Navneet. Okay. Independence, success, financial stability. This person is independently wealthy. He's working hard. He's working hard on his independence and success, so that he can share it with his wife. He's trying to make himself a success at the moment. Hey, Navneet, you're not Kush. No, stop. Navneet, you don't get a reading. Navneet, you're getting kicked out. Goodbye, Navneet. Okay, let's start again. Kush, darling, you were on the queue. You were waiting. Sorry, you didn't come through. And my queue sometimes changes the name, so I wasn't sure. How does Vinod feel for you truly? He said an impasse. impasse. He's sitting on the fence. He's trying to weigh up whether the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. He's got a decision to make. He's torn between two relationships and has divided loyalty. Sorry about that, Kush. Okay, father. You've got some father healing to do. I'm not going to read this out from the book. I'm just going to tell you, you and your father have been in previous lifetimes together. And you need to forgive your father for whatever happened in a past life. You might not have a good relationship with your father, but if you forgive him, it's not going to cause you to say that what he did was correct. It's not correct, but you will release that energy that you're carrying around so that you're not angry anymore. And your relationships with all men will flourish after that. Okay, Cushy? Kush? Thank you. That was your read. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Patricia. Patricia, you're up next. Thanks for understanding, Patricia. What kind of a read do you want? I'm going to use my new cards. Okay. You got a card for marriage. The marriage of souls is the union of two divine opponents. You've got a marriage coming in. I'm going to give you a love card instead of a past life card. Patricia. Text message. Unsent messages. If you've been putting off or holding back on messaging someone, don't. Message them. Don't be scared. Thank you, Patricia. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read and don't be scared. If you're scared, do it anyway, because fear will lie to your fucking face, everyone. Arisha, you're up next. We've got Arisha, Teresa, Nicole, Cushy, and then Tinu. Hey, where's that Twitch person? We had a Twitch person, didn't we? Is there someone from Twitch here? Let me just see. Ah, that's who. Yeah. All right. Now I found you. Okay. Arisha, what do you say? I dreamed about... Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Do you really want it? Do you really need it? Let me have a think, Arisha. I'm going to do Mao or Bun first because they were first. I just forgot them a little bit. Mao or Bun. Do you want to just I understand for me and tell me what kind of a read? And let me have a think, Arisha. Thanks for understanding. What kind of a read are we doing? We got the 10 of coins, but we got it in reverse. Unexpected changes, financial ruin, huge losses. Your person thinks that you change your mind all the time, that you cause losses sometimes because you don't have a strong mindset where you have a plan. They're honestly just a little bit more responsible than you. Not in worldly things, but spiritual things. Let's get you a love card for your oracle. You need to compromise and make some changes. It can't just be all your way. It has to be the other person's way sometimes. Okay, Mao Bon, that was your read for today. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Arisha. So, I was thinking, you might be manifesting in the way that Scientologists manifest. They think of all the negative things, and the negative things cross out the negative things, and the positive things cross out the positive things, and whatever's left is what happens with the manifestation. It's a really clumsy way to manifest. It could be your fear showing up in your dream. Yeah, it could definitely be a fear showing up in your dream, but I'd say you're manifesting because you said you're trying to manifest, so you're manifesting the negative things as well, so you can cross them out. That's how Scientologists manifest. Okay? Do you understand? Let's get you a past life card. Arisha. Mother. This card indicates that your mother in this life was also with you in other lifetimes. This is actually a very common occurrence. The mother-child relationship is a significant emotional and physical bond. If you enjoy a healthy and loving relationship with your mother in this lifetime, you were probably drawn together again because of the fondness of you had for one another. However, if your relationship has been challenging, this indicates a need to balance the karma through your forgiveness. Your feelings about your mother are directly related to the ability to manifest abundance, as mother energy is all about receiving. If you have blocks with your mother, you are most likely developed the control issues that prevent you from receiving help from others or from the universe. So this card asks you to do more personal work concerning your mother. At this time, you may wish to add past life regression as an adjunct to your therapeutic methods. It could be a sign from the universe that your manifestation wasn't right for you. However, I believe you are manifesting the negative things as well as the positive things, which will cross out, and whatever is left over will happen. So make sure you think of all the negative things, okay? And don't cross out all the positive things. Your manifestation won't work now because of what you're dreaming, okay? Teresa. How are you going, Teresa? You're up next. Teresa understands. What kind of a read can I do for you, Teresa? Thanks for understanding. What kind of a read can I do for you? Okay. I've got some new cards, so we're going to use them. We've got happy. Embrace your loving connection and be happy. The thing is, if you're always worried about the things that you don't have, you'll never appreciate the things that you do have, Teresa. You need to be happier and appreciate the things that you do have. I'd like you to count your blessings. Food and hunger. You didn't have enough to eat in your past life, causing you to overeat and hoard food in this incarnation. You may have weight or eating disorder issues because you associate eating with fear instead of hunger. You harbor insecurities about whether there will be enough food in the future, so you may stockpile supplies. You also serve yourself large portions and make sure you eat everything on your plate just in case there won't be enough food in the future. For some people, this pattern also applies to fears about having enough water to drink. Often, just remembering the past life pattern is enough to heal the issue. Understand that the past is over and will not repeat in this current lifetime. The goal should be to learn from it and let it go. Also, let fears of deprivation fade away as they no longer are necessary. Open yourself to abundance. Thank you, Teresa. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Nicole. Nicole? Thank you, Teresa. Thanks for understanding, Nicole. What kind of a read do you want? Just a general? Okay.
We've got soul. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in this process. So you might have lost trust with people, with situations, and your soul is reestablishing your trust. So give people a chance, Nicole. We've got mother. This card indicates that your mother in this life was also with you in other lifetimes. This is actually a very common occurrence. The mother-child relationship is a significant emotional and physical bond. If you enjoy a healthy and loving relationship with your mother in this lifetime, you will probably drawn together again because of the fondness for one another. However, if your relationship has been challenging, this indicates a need to balance the karma through your forgiveness. Your feelings about your mother are directly related to your ability to manifest abundance, as mother energy is all about receiving. If you have blocks with your mother, you will have most likely developed control issues that prevent you from receiving help from others or from the universe. So this card asks you to do more personal work concerning your mother. At this time, you may wish to add past life regression as an adjunct to your therapeutic methods. Thank you, Nicole. That's been your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, we've got Cushy. Hi, Abhinav. Tina, you're next. Cushy, you need to type the words I understand. We'll pull a card for you, Cushy. It's a one card pull. That's it. It's not a full reading like you're asking for. You're asking for a full career read when it's a one card pull. And that's it. So the Magician, creativity, action, power, performance, manifestation, directing your will, creative visualization. You need to make your career happen by creating a visualization in your mind, which is called manifestation. So manifestation is using the power of your mind, and you magically make things happen with the power of your mind. Will you go abroad? Yes. For your undergraduate studies, you will go abroad. And as for your career, you need to manifest it. My dog wants a pat. Just give me a second. Hey. Is that enough for good dogs? Baby, I'm busy. Okay. You got farm. Your past life on a farm is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. Perhaps you enjoyed a simple, happy life and you craved the simplicity once more. You may have enjoyed the warmth of an extended family during your farm life. Your angels may also be nudging you to become self-sustaining by growing your own food as you did in your prior life. As you You most likely carried forward your green thumb ability to grow plants well. Also, the card may be asking you to reconnect with animals and nature, which were part of your past lifetime on a farm. If you had a past life accident involving farm equipment, this may carry forward to an unexplained injury in this life. You've also had relationships in that life that you're playing out in this one. Your body will tell you which situation fits. So notice any goosebumps, chills, or physical reactions while you hear this. Thank you. That's been your read for today. Cushy, come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Jamie, you need to jump on the queue, exclamation join. Doesn't matter if you understand if you're not on the queue. Tinu, you're up next. So Tinu, you better be engaged, because otherwise your future spouse feels nothing for you. So Tinu, are you engaged? Are you engaged to be married? Who is this future husband? Do you know him? Because otherwise you're asking a ridiculous question and I'm not answering it. Tinu, are you engaged? Okay, look, if you're not engaged and that's not your future husband, then you're not going to get a reading from that. What are you confused about? Because the way you've put your question, does my future spouse feel for you? That means you need to already know who that person is. Okay, just checking. We got the Emperor. Stability, structure, protection, authority, practicality, discipline, logic, older man, father figure. He's gonna rule the roost, and you're gonna have no freedom. No freedom at all. He's gonna be an authority, and he's gonna boss you around. The Emperor card. The Emperor's a bit of an asshole. This person doesn't think of you. They think of themselves and what is best for themselves. Tinu. Hi, Moonlight. Guys, just wait or I'll kick you out. I don't really care. We got biblical. When you read about Jesus, Moses, or other biblical figures, you know that there's more to the story because you were there. Either you were a follower of Jesus or Moses, or you lived in the Holy Land. You may have also had lives alongside other biblical figures. As a result, traditional religious interpretations of the Bible stories don't ring true to you. You know in your heart and soul what really happened. As such, you tend to follow your own religious and spiritual path. If you witness the crucifixion, you may have emotional scarring stemming from the heartbreak and horror that followed your beloved teacher's death. These reactions may have caused you to shut down your spiritual sight, clairvoyance, and other gifts.
to reconnect to your God-given abilities. Pray for help from the biblical figures to whom you are feel most connected. You'll learn that they have forgiven all transgressions and moved on with their spiritual lives, and they'll help you do the same. Thank you, Tinu. That's your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Next up, P. Hindi. Hey. Oh, sorry. Do you mind going? I'm doing a good job at manifesting my soulmate. How are you manifesting your soulmate? Are you playing music and singing and dancing, pretending that you're already married to them? And writing lists about them? Because that's how you manifest. Well, that's how I manifest. You can't just think it in your mind. You've got to do lists. You've got to pretend it's already happened. Yeah, you're doing a good job, but you're better weary. You need to take a break and come back to it when you're fresh. You're manifesting when you're low energy and when you're low vibed. You need to manifest when you feel joy. So listen to music and sing and dance when you're manifesting. Thank you. Journaling activates a different part of your brain, Hindi. So when you're journaling, it opens up doors inside your brain, your mind. Okay? So definitely start journaling. And pretend it's already happened and listen to music so you feel joy. Okay, thank you. That was your read for today. Next up, we've got Abhinav. Moonlight, you didn't jump on the queue. You said I join. It's exclamation join, darling. Abhinav, what did you want? Let me see if I can find you. Right there. What is coming next in Abhinav's life? Okay, with the teamwork card, collaboration. So you might have an apprenticeship or learning to do. You don't need to research something. You need to do growth. There's hard work and commitment, cooperation and teamwork, determination, goals, dedication. You're not finished learning. You need to go back to school or learn something to help you with your future. And it's going to take teamwork. Thanks, Moonlight. You're on the queue now. Greco-Roman. This card indicates that you had a significant life in Greece or Rome that is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. You may have noticed that you're drawn to Greco-Roman architecture, culture, and spirituality. Perhaps you've even visited the areas of the Mediterranean which felt strangely familiar. Often when we visit a place where we've lived in other lives, we experience a sense of déjà vu. During the Greco-Roman lifetime, you had experienced the relationships that formed the basis of your present life situation. You've also carried the knowledge forward that you gained in that lifetime. Now that you're consciously aware of your connection to Greece and Rome, spend time researching these ancient cultures and the spirituality associated with the places. Your research will trigger memories and insights, and you'll come to better understand yourself and your situation. Thank you, Abhinav. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Dami. Okay. Soon. Soon. Many of us are with you, and you feel our presence. We were here to guide and protect you in this intense phase. Many things are changing in your inner and outer life. You may feel like you're taking too many risks, with far too many to do in too little time. This makes for a heavy mental load. We're sending you signs today in the form of mirror hours. This is so you can create a new relationship with time. You can channel your energies into the new order and set moments aside for yourself. You may feel you need to run faster and faster. Even if the outer pace quickens, you can move forward confidently and without scattering your energies. Pay attention to the symbolism of mirror hours. This will help you feel our presence and move forward with greater confidence and serenity. Now, mirror hours, I find I do a lot of stuff in my sleep. So I might, like, for example, this morning I woke up and I was doing something with a blue pen. I needed a blue pen to mark something or to write something. So I was doing double work, like my spiritual work in my daylight hours and my spiritual work in my nighttime hours too. So we've got a karmic relationship for you. This card indicates that one or more of your people in your current situation are from previous lifetimes. You both ended your relationship with karmic imbalances. This means that one or both of you is most likely harboring old feelings that need to be healed and released. When this occurs, you will be free for recurring destructive and toxic relationship patterns. In some cases, this card will arise when there's a reunion with a beloved soul from a previous life. Perhaps you've reconnected with a romantic partner from your past, or a new friendship to bring you great joy. With healthy past life connections, you'll immediately feel a sense of comfort and familiarity. You receive this card in answer to a question or concern that involves karmic relationship. Fortunately, you can appeal to heaven to help in releasing any old stuck energies and emotions. You may also be guided to work with a specialist in past life regression and relationship healing. Thank you, Dami. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Moonlight, you're up next, and we're going to close off the queue. Moonlight. Are you there, Moonlight? Looks like we might have lost Moonlight. All right, guys. Don't forget I'll be on TikTok in about half an hour's time. Oh, hi, Moonlight. Do you want to just, I understand, tell me what kind of a read you want? Moonlight. Need to understand. Thank you. Will I ever understand Moonlight's point of view? We got a yes in reverse, so it's a maybe. We've got unexpected changes, financial ruins, and huge losses. They may ask you for help. Then it may come back to you and ask you for help. Oh, guys, I just shut the queue. Goldie, where did you go? I did your reading and you, well, I didn't do your reading because you weren't here. Hi, L'Oreal. I'll fit you two in before I go. I'm pretty tired, but I'll put you in. Got scribe right up. This card reveals that you had a career as a writer or a scribe in the past life, which may be why you currently desire to write. You have a natural thinking style of someone who can organize thoughts into written word. The fact that you had the discipline to sit down and write in that previous lifetime shows that you can exercise the same trait in this life. If you dream of being published author, this card urges you to pursue that path. Do research on writing and publishing, and more important, write every day, which can be a form of journaling, letters, creative writing, or non-fiction writing such as blogging or articles. If you have enough desire to be a published author and you're willing to put forth the effort, you can attain your dream. Thank you, Moonlight. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Okay, Goldie Lee's waiting till tomorrow. Let's put L'Oreal. What kind of a read do you want? We'll do you before I go. L'Oreal, what kind of a read do you want? L'Oreal? You want to just type words I understand? Did you? Yeah, you understand. Okay. You don't have to. Okay. Doing the general reads on my new cards.
Soul. Your soul is preparing to re-establish trust in the process. Look, you've put up walls. Every time someone lets you down, you put up a wall. And it's now time to let those walls down and start trusting people again. If you don't start trusting people, you just keep building walls. L'Oreal. Atlantis. You had a past life in Atlantis. Your lifetime in ancient Atlantis is affecting your current situation. You have soul memories of this idealistic civilization that have offered every imaginable wonder. There's a longing for the utopia that you unconsciously remember, which you know is possible in this world. Your soul also remembers the tragic end of Atlantis, and you may have developed phobias about the ocean as a result. Although you love the sea, perhaps you prefer not to go swimming or sailing. And also recall how the majority of the Atlanteans were peace-loving, with the exception of a few political leaders who misused crystal power to the detriment of all. So you may be extra sensitive to issues relating to political corruption in this lifetime. Thank you, L'Oreal. That's been your read for today, and that's our show for today. Light and love, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.